Yo, what is up everybody? It's Noah here. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys the exact product research method that I used to go ahead and find a product that made me over $300,000 within 3 months. As you can see, from October 2024 all the way until December 2024, I made over $300,000. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys exactly what I was looking for and the methods that I used to find this product right now. So let's go ahead and get straight into the video. So the key to finding a winning product is not necessarily all about where you're looking. Yeah, it does matter, but what really matters is having that dropshipping eye. The people who find the best products are the ones who know exactly what a winning product looks like, and when they see one, they're like, okay, this is it right here, time to start running it. It doesn't take that long to validate a product. It takes literally maybe 2 minutes to validate a product. The e-com guys that make the most money, they already know what a winning product looks like. So once they see it, it's already wraps from there. They just start running it immediately. So now I'm going to show you guys what is a winning product. So the number one thing that makes a winning product is how big of a problem it solves. Now, before you click off, I know you guys know about problem solving products and all this, but let me emphasize to you guys, the bigger problem that your product solves, the more money you're going to make. The reason for that is because when someone has a big problem in their life, an example, their breath stinks, they're fat, they're ugly, you know, their skin's messed up. These are pains that they don't want to live with anymore. And if you give a product to them, or if you put a product in front of them, it'll have a high perceived value, which means, hey, yeah, this product might be 40 bucks, but I'd rather pay 40 bucks than have my skin continue to look like this. I'd rather pay 40 bucks and have my breath stink constantly. I'd rather pay 40 bucks than be fat, and I don't really feel like going to the gym. So like all of these things are what brings perceived value. So an example, I have an example here of a winning product versus a non-winning product. I see a lot of people selling this trash stuff like this, like, oh bro, stay away from products that are just like wow factors. Like wow factors is cool to have in your product, but if you're selling something that's just based off of strictly a wow factor, like this little LED light that I don't know if you guys seen this product before, but pretty much what it does is you put it in your bedroom and the ceiling looks like it's like stars. Like, yeah, it's cool, and this maybe would have sold in 2020 on TikTok, but it's 2025, bro. You need to update your strategies. We sell only problem-solving products nowadays. So a product like this is actually a really, really big niche, and tons of people make tons of money with products like this. What this is shapewear. So pretty much women, women naturally want to look like they're curvy. Women naturally want to look better. So putting like this little thing where it's easy, like you put it on and you naturally have a curve rather than having to go to the gym and stuff. This could be sold for pretty much 100 bucks simply because women would rather simply put this on than go to the gym or eat right. And it gives them the curves that they want. So this right here is an example of a problem-solving product. It solves the problem of them not looking slim enough. I personally sell a product in the women's beauty insecurity niche. So essentially the product that I sell, the problem that it solves is they look ugly or they look old, right? So pretty much that's how I sell my product. Now the second thing I look for in a product, this doesn't matter as much as most people think it is, but it still does matter. So virality and uniqueness of a product. If a product looks like when this first came out, no one ever seen this. No one ever thought that, oh my God, like I could just put this thing on and it'll make me have curves. Like this has a uniqueness to it. It's not the most important thing when you're looking for a product, but it is something that does add on to your product. Now this right here, I really should have put this as number 2, because this is actually one of the most important parts of a winning product as well, is good margins. Now what I mean by good margins is you want your product to have at least a 4 to 5x markup. Now the reason for this, bro, I'm sorry for this horrible drawing. Hold on, let me fix it. So the reason that you want to have a 4x to 5x markup is because, bro, we're here to make money. We're not here to pay Facebook. We're not here to ship products out. We're here to make money. Now, so an example, whenever you find a product that is maybe priced, that you could get sourced for like 10 bucks, sourced and shipped for 10 bucks, you want to sell this for at least $40. Now the reason that you want to sell it like this is because ad costs are on the rise and shipping costs are on the rise, so you want to be able to make money and have a healthy profit margin so that you can continue to scale. And always remember, the bigger your margin is, the more money you'll be able to spend to acquire one customer, which will give you a lot more room to scale. So Good margins is literally one of the most important things because most people don't account for like all the random fees that you have to pay when you're running a business, like Shopify, app subscriptions, taxes, fees, like all these random things that have to be paid for, and most people don't account within their margin. Most people look at their margin and try to sell, 2x, which is not enough, bro. There's no way anyone can make money trying to sell 2x. Some people can make money selling 3x. But if you're running a partner store, I don't recommend doing 3x. With all the fees that are included in running a business, this will cut your margins really, really low and you won't make as much money as you really want. Now, another thing that I look for in a product is something that is not too large. So what I mean by this is really like shipping costs. Because at the end of the day, shipping is a really, really big expense when it comes to, selling products online, because you have to get the product to the people. And there are two things that make shipping costs go higher. Weight and size. Now, you could have a small product that weighs a lot and your shipping would be expensive. You could also have a large product that weighs a little and your shipping be too expensive. You want to sell a product that is not too big, nothing too crazy. This right here is not big and it's like medium size, and you could tell this is not a heavy thing, obviously. So the shipping on this would probably be $3 to $4. I know you have to be more experienced to have an eye for like the price of shipping, but essentially whenever you talk to your private supplier or any supplier that you get your product from, you do want to make sure that the shipping is nothing too crazy. And products that are too big, I wouldn't really deal with that unless you're gonna really charge like a super high price for it. The fifth thing that you need to look for is there demand in the market? The reason that this is important is because you don't want to reinvent the wheel. There's no reason to try to create demand. You're not a master marketer, especially when you're beginning. You're not a professional copywriter. You don't know how to generate demand. I read in a book, Eugene Schwartz, Breakthrough Advertising, there is no such thing as making demand. It's only channeling it. Like an example, people already, if their skin is bad, they already have the desire to fix it. They already know, like, I want better skin. So that desire is already in the market. That's why something like skincare is always gonna sell. That's why something like health is always gonna sell, because like people who are older and their health is already deteriorating, they already have the desire of, bro, I'm not trying to like live like this forever. So they already have that desire. You just have to learn how to channel that desire. The gym or fitness. People don't want to be fat. People don't want to stink. These are things that already exist within the market. So it's your job to find that market and find a solution that fits that market and channel that demand to your store, right? And the way that I like to determine if there's demand in a product is if I find a product, like an example, we have this brand here called Vibriance. It's like I guess it's like a skincare. And I have this app right here called SimilarWeb. Now what this is you're able to see, how many people are visiting this website per day or per month, sorry. So an example, as you guys can see, these guys are making money. Like they have a lot of people coming to the website. So it's like, this tells you that the demand of, Super C Serum is something that exists in the market. And you can't really estimate exactly how much they're making per month using these numbers, but a good estimate is 0.5 to 2x the amount of visitors they have. So an example, if they have 1.7 million visitors in December, you could estimate they're making around $1.7 million or up to 2x, 3 point, plus millions of dollars per month. So that's how I check for demand in the market. You always want to sell something that is already being sold. Never try to create something, bruh. It's so much harder to sell something trying to create demand. It's really, really hard to do that. So always try to channel the demand. The sixth thing that I look for is what angles can I use for a product? So every time I find a product, I immediately start thinking of how many different ways can I sell this? Or we have the shaper, right? And what is the most obvious thing you can say about this? Look slimmer, right? But in my head, as a marketer, when I see this product or any product I see, I think of angles. So look slimmer on your date night. It's Valentine's Day today. Look slimmer on your Valentine's date. If you're on Tinder and you're catfishing, and you meet up with your man, look slimmer in front of him. Look slimmer at school. Look slimmer at work. There's multiple. You want to put different angles on it, like. Obviously, someone wants to look slimmer just basically, right? But you don't want to just say it like that. You want to say it, you want to deliver it in multiple different ways. Dude, there's literally so many angles you could take with this. Like, you could take postpartum angle, like for women who just got done being pregnant and now they're flabby but they want to feel better. You could take it, hey, if you want to become an Instagram influencer, use this because you're going to look snatched, you feel me? You'll have that extra snatch thing or that extra snatch look whenever you post on photos. You can say if you want to be a gym influencer, use it. You can say if you're meeting up with your ex for the first time, use it. There's so many different like ways to say that this is what you should buy. And that's what I mean by finding multiple angles. Like you have to think about the angles that you could market towards, because that is testing multiple angles is what's going to be able to make a product scale. It's what's able to make a product sell a lot. Okay. And the next thing I look for when finding a product is, can it be sold to older people or women, or women? Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna be straight up with you guys. The best niche and the best market to sell to on Facebook is older women. There was a saying that I heard from a e-com legend. He said, if you can make soccer moms happy on Facebook, you're gonna forever be paid. And that's pretty much true, bro. Like, older women on Facebook, they just be buying stuff like all day. When we're doing e-com on Facebook, we operate off of the impulse purchase a lot of the times. Like 90% of the time we're operating off of impulse purchases. So you want to hit a demographic that is prone to impulse purchases. Older women have money, and women just statistically buy more things on their phone than men do. Men typically don't. They see something, they say, hey, this is pretty nice, and they don't buy it. But women are not like that. They're more likely to purchase something off of impulse. So this is not a mandatory thing when it comes to finding a product. Obviously, a lot of men products sell like crazy. There's so many different markets and niches you could fit that sell crazy, like pet owners or even younger women a lot of the times. They can be sold to, but this is a bonus is if you're able to find a product that can be sold to older women. So yeah, this is probably most likely for younger women, but it can be sold to older women. So this is really all that I look for when I'm trying to find products. Obviously, there are some products that don't have all of these things, but for the most part, you want to check out as many of this as possible, at least like 5 of these as possible when you're trying to pick a product. Now I'm going to show you guys how I go about looking for these products. All right, so the first method I'm going to show you guys is the free method. There are paid methods, but you don't really need paid methods, to be honest. You could find winning products just off the ad library. I found winning products just by looking at the ad library, but you do have to know the method of finding winning products on the ad library. So it's essentially, you just come to ad library, Facebook ad library. This is a free tool. You come here, click all ads, search United States, and then you just want to search up a basic term that a lot of e-com guys would use. So as you can see, I've already kind of done it. You could use something like buy one, 50% off, free shipping, whatever. So let's just come here to free shipping. And as you guys can see, there's literally tons of results here. You got all of these products here, but that is not what you want to continue to do. You do want to come into the filters. You do want to sort by Facebook, Instagram, and you do want to change it to videos. And here's the key right here. What you want to do for the dates is you want to see something that was launched within the past 2 weeks. So the reason I do this is not in the past 2 weeks, but you want to see something that was launched 2 weeks ago and further. So an example here, I'm gonna show you guys. So today's February 14th, today's Valentine's Day. I'm gonna do January 31st, and then you wanna do 2 weeks before January 31st. So January 17th to January 31st. Apply 4 filters. The reason that I do it like this is because if it's still active and it was launched 2 weeks ago, that means something is working with the product. So an example, you just scroll here and try to find something. So as you guys can see, I scrolled for literally 2 seconds, and I found this product here called Theraskin. And as you can see, it is a brand new page. They only have 5 likes. So that's a good sign. That tells you that they actually did launch within the past 2 weeks. And from what I just looked at it for a second, it's a product that solves wrinkles above the mouth or something like that. So essentially what you can do is go ahead and click on this and click on view ads. And what you're looking for is the fact that they have ads running. So as you can see, they started running literally at the beginning of the year, less than 2 months ago, and they have all of these ads already being thrown into the ads manager. So what does that tell you? That tells you that this is working for them. This is why they're investing in more marketing. So since they're investing in more marketing, you can see that this is literally a winning product. Just off the bat, I could tell, because as you can see, it solves the problem. Laugh line lifting mask. Laugh lines is something that I guess is a real pain for women, like all those wrinkles. Like women don't want to have this on their face, right? It has like a unique factor. You put it on the face and it solves it. And it also is very light and it's not heavy and it's not a big product. So the shipping on this would be good. They're selling this for $45. I guarantee they probably source this for like $5 to $7 with shipping. So this right here, as you guys can see, is an example of a winning product. So literally that's the ad library method. You scroll here, so hit those filters and find a product where they're starting to make tons of ads for it that was launched within the past couple of weeks. Now, if you guys want to do the paid method, I do recommend apps like CaloData. The only thing that matters in CaloData, everyone's on here nowadays, but there are still tons of really, really good products. But I'm gonna show you the filters that I use to make sure that I find a good product on CaloData. So what I do for CaloData is I go to product up here, obviously, and I sort this by 7 days. And the reason I do 7 days is because you want to see what is being sold right now today, like what is currently on the uptrend. And whenever you do that, you could pick a category. I usually don't like too much, but you can pick stuff like beauty or like pets or fashion accessories, depending what you're looking for. And I come in here and make sure the minimum price of a product is 20 bucks. And then I just go ahead and click submit. And then I scroll here and see what has been being sold like crazy for the past 7 days. I change this over here to 50 a page. And then I literally just scroll here and find products. There's literally tons of products here. But what you really want to look for is you want to look for products that are just now on the uptrend. So like an example, this is not a good, I wouldn't sell this because I can see they're selling less this week than they were previously. But something like this right here, look at this steady uptrend. Something like this where they're not really selling at the beginning of the week, but they are constantly trying to go up. Or this is even better right here, bro. This product here, I like that uptrend. And this is something that you could definitely look at. They literally did 176K within the past 7 days. And look at that right there. This is being sold like crazy today. So this is something that I would look at. And the really, really cool thing about CaloData is you could come down here and you could actually see like the videos that are selling the most. So like here, this video got 1 million views. It sold 1.4K units. You could literally watch it and you could download it here and just use it for an ad. So this right here is a really good method of finding winning products. This is actually where I found my winning product at. And you could just take it and just take the ideas and take the angles and just begin selling. And the last method that I've been using a lot, most people don't talk about this right here, but I actually really like this app and I've actually found some winners here. It's called Get Hooked. It's actually not a product research tool. It's more of a creative research tool, but you can use it as a product research tool as well. So essentially, it's very, very advanced. I'll do a completely different video about like all the features that Get Hooked has because it has tons. But I will show you the filters that I use when I'm trying to look for a winning product. So essentially, I'll come into here, and then you can sort by winning ads, and I'll do winning, and then ad format. I'll do video, status. Always do still running. Niche, you don't have to pick that, but you can pick that if you want. Runtime, I do minimum 7 days. And then language, English. English here. Platform, you always want to do Facebook, Instagram. And then video length, I'll do 1 to 3 minutes. Now a lot of these are just like creatives and you can see like what's winning and what's not. But what you want to look for is how many active ads do they have. So an example, this one has 1, I wouldn't even look at that. This one has 6. I try to find brands that have at least 30. So this guy here has 344 active ads. So something about this brand is working. Something about this product is working. And I'll just literally scroll here for hours and just see what they have. I was scrolling, I found this little red light therapy mask, which is a really cool product. I actually do know about this product and it is something that sells a lot. But I do want to show you guys one last little secret that I like to use when product researching. So an example, say we found this mask right here. Say we want to sell something in the skincare niche. You guys can look at this mask, go ahead and pretty much just go to their website. And as you can see, they sell this here. But you want to find a website or a brand that has tons of products. So this one does have tons of products. You guys can see how many they have. You literally have so many. What I like to do is I have a little copy and paste of what to put in the URL. And I'm going to show you guys it right here. So I have it here, and then I pretty much just take this and I copy and paste my little best-selling URL. You guys can just look at this and copy that. Whenever you click this, it'll actually show you with statistics what on this website is sold the most. So as you can see, this is their winning product. They have so many visitors to their website. They have literally hundreds of thousands, and this is their winning product, and this is their second winning product, and etc. Right? So that is one way I like to find more products. Is if you find a niche or you find a brand website that is like selling in a niche, you can literally just type in this little URL and see what is being sold the most on that website. Because some websites, some general stores have like so many products, and it's hard to tell which one is actually working for them. But by doing that, you're able to see what they have. So yeah, that wraps up this video. That is how I found the product that made me over $300,000 at the end of last year. I do recommend you guys test us out. This is free game. I want you guys to go find products so you guys can begin scaling. But yeah, let me know in the comments if this video was helpful for you guys, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. All right, see y'all.